Welcome to Luxury Dallas, your go-to guide for this city's finest. Today, have we got a show for you, from a Dallas landmark to a Dallas diamond. Coming up on today's show, we explore the historical and beautiful Warwick Melrose Hotel and see why this luxury boutique property is one of Dallas's best-kept secrets. Then we head over to Skintastic to see what the latest laser technology can do to get us slim for the holidays. And finally, we sit down with songstress Auriana to learn what makes her one of this city's most favorite entertainers. So don't go anywhere, because this promises to be another exciting show. Welcome to Luxury Dallas. I'm here inside the Warwick Melrose Hotel, about to taste some of the amazing delicacies inside the award-winning landmark restaurant.
Hello, I'm Cynthia Skidmore, Director of Catering here at the Warwick Melrose Hotel. I have been here for 12 years, and this is a very, very unique property. We have over 5,000 square feet of meeting space, and all of our food, which is prepared in our landmark kitchen, is also the same food that we do serve in our banquet department. So we have a very, very unique relationship with both our chef, our executive chef and sous chef here at the hotel. Warwick Melrose Hotel has been a part of giving, and at Thanksgiving we serve over 60 of the firemen and their families across the street. It's the oldest firehouse in the city of Dallas. It's called the 11s, and on Thanksgiving Day we take entire Thanksgiving dinners over to the firehouse, and all of us here at the hotel are a part of it. Our sales department meets and greets all the families, and it's quite a long-standing tradition here at the hotel. Another way which the hotel gives back to the community is participating with Texas Scottish Rite Hospital, which is located right down the street from us. We do, for the children, each holiday season, a gingerbread decorating day. We also have our little William, Ambassador the Bear, who kind of represents our hotel, and we have decorated their holiday tree with our bear every year. Another great feature that the hotel has started is our outside catering, and that's called Good to Go. We will bring whatever the hotel serves to you, and we'll bring it to your home or your office during the holidays or during the year. We do outside picnics, we do outside catering in venues that have been very popular throughout the city, and we look forward to bringing our home to you. And one of the very last things that I will mention about the hotel, and I've saved the best for the last, is our weddings. We not only do contemporary, we do traditional. We have repeated with weddings that have taken place here and have had 10-year, 50-year anniversary parties on top of that. It really is a spectacular place to have your wedding. I've seen weddings where we have done sparklers and fireworks out on our front lawn, and also released doves that have gone up to our bridewell suite, which is an outdoor terrace where we do some of our loveliest outdoor weddings. So any wedding can be done. It's from 30 people up to 300 people here at the hotel, and we are excited and happy to be one of the top 5 here in the city of Dallas.
Good morning, my name is Douglas Wagenhauser. I'm currently the executive sous chef here at the Melrose Hotel. The dish that we have prepared for you today is our tuna poke. Poke is a Hawaiian fish, which is a literal translation for a section or a cut or slice of. What we have here today, it is placed on a crispy goiza chip. It's something similar to what you see on an egg roll. It's been marinated in a little bit of sesame oil, soy sauce, and it's been topped off with a little bit of our wasabi cream and toasted black sesame seeds. The dish that we have prepared for you today is our pork belly served on a tricolor couscous. It is topped with our hun shime mushrooms, which are a Japanese type of mushroom that has been lightly marinated in oils and vinegars, which has also been pickled. It gives a little bit of a sweetness to the overall succulentness of the underbelly of the pork belly. Another popular dish that we have here at the Library Bar is our U10 diver scalloped, served with a house-made chorizo and a celery puree. The best part about the scallop is the nice crispy hard sear that you get from the flash fry of the pan and the nice little crisp pea tendril salad which is placed on top. A very popular dish as well is going to be our 3-ounce petite lamb T-bone. It is served with a apple mint relish and a mosh salad on top. The great thing about this dish is that it's served as a 3-ounce platter versus the 6 or 7 ounce that you would get at a formal dinner setting. So it's easy to come in, order a quick little bite, and then you can head out on town. And for our last dish here, we have our seasonal fruit and cheese platter, which comes with an apricot Stilton, black Guinness Stilton. We'll also see some black mission figs, red seedless grapes.
Welcome everybody to the Warwick Melrose Hotel. I'm Steve Sherman, Director of Sales and Marketing. I'd like to talk to you a little about the history of the hotel and what we've done and where we're going. We opened up originally as an apartment complex and converted it to a hotel in the early 80s. From that time, we have become one of Dallas' finest luxury boutique hotels. Over the years, we have received the 4-Diamond Award from AAA. We, to this day, maintain it. We're very proud of our library bar. It was voted by Playboy magazine one of the top 5 seductive bars in the United States. Along with that, on Saturday nights, you come in and you see Auriana, who is the most seductive songstress in Dallas, voted by D magazine. In 2007, we became part of the Warwick collection. It's a beautiful collection of hotels. We have 5 hotels in North America and over 50 hotels throughout Europe, Asia, and the Polynesians. Recently, we have purchased properties in Fiji and the Bahamas. Warwick is known for outstanding service, luxury amenities, and customer satisfaction throughout the world. Here at the Warwick Melrose, we are probably the best kept secret in the city. We've been here since 1924. And people come in all the time and they say, geez, I didn't even know you were here. I thought you were just a bar, the library. And I said, no, we actually have guest rooms attached. And we have entertainers that come here because they know that there can be anonymous and there's not the paparazzi type feel you get at some of the younger and more trendy hotels. We are traditional and we bill ourselves as comfortable luxury, and that permeates through the entire property. A building is a building, but our staff, and they've been here a long time, is here for one reason, and that's to make sure that your stay is an excellent time. Yes, selling the Warwick Melrose is a lot of fun. I meet different people from all walks of life. We deal with presidents of corporations. I deal with a lot of upper management, government people, and one of the things that sets us apart is our staff. It is the effort that we put in to make sure that your experience here is just a wow. It's a wow factor and that you want to come back and work with us again.
Coming up after the break, we head over to Skintastic to find out exactly what Zerona and Cool Sculpting can do to get us looking perfect for the holidays.
So, where'd you have it done? Cheryl, you look fantastic.
Skintastic, girl. Skintastic over in Dallas. It was a perfect weekend. 5-star hotel, limo, just Jack and I, and no one in this town has a clue.
When it's time for a little nip tuck, let the pros at Skintastic set it all up over in Dallas. No hassle, no worry, and no one needs to know.
Fantastic. Skintastic.
The Zerona laser is actually 5 lasers in one treatment. And we can direct each laser on a part of the body where we want to see a fat reduction. The way it works is the light goes through the skin. It causes the fat cells to become temporarily porous. The fat is then absorbed into the lymphatic system and is flushed through normal channels out of the body without you ever noticing it. The FDA studied this laser in an independent study and found that on average, patients lost 3 to 4 inches in only 2 weeks.
A good candidate for Zerona would be anyone that wants to lose inches off of their body. We find that the Zerona typically works best on the abdominal region. The Zerona works, it actually targets a body part, and the fat cells in that body part are targeted by the laser. The laser forces a wall into the fat cell, so it opens up and all of the fat cell contents are then excreted, so it forces that fat cell to shrink in that area. The Zerona only takes about 40 minutes a session. For best results, we recommend several sessions a week, scheduled about 48 hours apart. The Zerona is completely pain-free, and it's no recovery time. You leave just as you came. Zerona is very popular in women among the abdominal region and the thigh and buttocks area. Zerona is really good for men in the abdominal region and in the chest area. With the Zerona, within 2 weeks, you'll start seeing results, and the results just keep getting better and better the more you use it. When a patient comes in to use Auriana, it's their little personal time. They get to go in, lay down on the bed, we target the lasers at the area that we want to treat, and they can take a nap, read a book, just relax. They're in and out and on with their day.
There are absolutely no side effects because this is a low-level laser that doesn't produce heat at all, and we shine the laser on a portion of the body. It will cause that portion of the body to lose fat. The fat then liquefies and gets passed out of the body. There is no downtime, no scarring, and your treatment lasts for 40 minutes. Afterwards, you can go back to your normal activities. It's so rewarding to work with my Zerona clients because they are so happy when they are dropping dress sizes or pant sizes. Sometimes a patient will notice they have dropped a dress size in just 7 days.
Well, results really vary from patient to patient, but we've seen up to 18 inches lost in one patient all over the body. If you change your lifestyle to a new healthy lifestyle incorporating exercise and healthy eating, they absolutely can be permanent. However, if you go back to your old lifestyle and eating candy and chocolate, you might go back to where you were before you used the Zerona.
Another very unique procedure that we use at Skintastic is called cool sculpting. Cool sculpting is actually a freezing technology which destroys fat cells. While cool sculpting and Zerona seem to be the same procedure, both procedures are trying to lose inches, they're significantly different than one another. One is a temporary hole in a cell, the other one actually destroys the fat cell, so it's much more permanent. With cool sculpting, you can target a specific area to remove fat. With the Zerona, it's kind of an all-over body scenario. So if you have a specific spot that's really bothering you, like love handles or a lower pooch, is what people have told me, works really well on those target areas. Cool sculpting is a fantastic procedure for both men and women. Men really like to have this done on their love handles. Why we call them love handles, I have no idea. However, women really like it on their thighs and lower abdomen. They kind of get a pooch there, and it works wonderful at removing that lower abdomen pooch. Cool sculpting is a fabulous technology that was designed according to the engineer. They were doing studies with popsicles on kids, giving them medicine. They found their cheeks were shrinking. When they did a study to find out why, they found out they were getting reduction in fat because a cell was being destroyed by the ice crystals formed in the water in the cell. Now, you may remember this from 8th grade science. As water crystals forming into ice, it makes a spike. That spike cuts the cell wall, cell dies. So that's in a nutshell how it works. Then the engineers figured out how to make it work on a large scale. The cool sculpting procedure is done in the office. You come in, the machine is applied to the chosen area. It freezes. You'll become numb, so there's very little discomfort. Make sure you bring a book. It's kind of boring. Procedure takes 1 hour per area, so if you're doing just your lower abs, you'll be here for an hour. There is no recovery time. You get up, you go on to your normal life. With Cool Sculpting, you're going to lose 20 to 25% of the fat cells in the treated area. If you wanted to come back for more, it would only be about a month to a month and a half, and you can retreat the same area if you need more reduction. Cool Sculpting does a really good job of dropping the fat. If you have excess skin issues afterwards, though, the Apollo is the treatment for you.
So, where'd you have it done? Cheryl, you look fantastic.
Skintastic, girl. Skintastic over in Dallas. It was a perfect weekend. 5-star hotel, limo, just Jack and I, and no one in this town has a clue.
When it's time for a little nip tuck, let the pros at Skintastic set it all up over in Dallas. No hassle, no worry, and no one needs to know.
Fantastic.
Skintastic.
Welcome back to Luxury Dallas, your go-to guide for this city's finest. Have you ever wished you could sing like an angel? Well, our next guest can do exactly that. Matter of fact, her biggest dream is to go on the USO tour. I'm here at the Library Bar, about to sit down with the beautiful Auriana.
My name's Auriana, and right now we are in the beautiful, elegant Library Bar, which is within the Warwick Melrose Hotel. And the Warwick Melrose Hotel has been around since the 1920s. It's a beautiful place. And this is the particular spot that I perform every Saturday night from 9 to 1. And it's just a wonderful atmosphere, and it feels like family. That's what we like to create here, is that everyone feels comfortable. They come in, they have a great time. Even if someone does not have a seat, the patrons will, generously say, hey, please come sit down here. So it just gives you a feeling of fun and sophistication as well. Here in the Library Bar, what we like to do is give you a little throwback feel, if you will. So we like to take it back to America's great classics like Frank Sinatra and Billie Holiday and Ella Fitzgerald, Nina Simone. I mean, that was some amazing music during that time. So we like to bring it fresh and new and youthful again. So it's just a great way to kind of bring that music to the forefront. We definitely want to throw in some Patsy Cline and Miranda Lambert as well, and throw in some country. I'm a Southern girl, so we definitely have to bring that flavor in a little bit too. I am just so happy to be in Dallas. Dallas has been so good to me. I love this city. I was born and raised in San Antonio, Texas. My dad is retired Air Force. My mom, a piano teacher, she was an amazing pianist. So I grew up in San Antonio. I was actually adopted as a baby, and it was interesting because my parents, not knowing what I would actually do when I grew up, they named me Aubrey, the first part of my name, after the song Aubrey by Bread. Aubrey was her name. And so it was just amazing. I didn't even discover that till a couple years ago. I can't even believe I didn't listen to the song, but it made me cry. I was just bawling listening to that, the fact that I was named after a song. So my parents were wonderful. It was a great time growing up and being able to live in Hawaii and then Alaska. So two completely opposite places. But it was a great experience for me to be cultured in that way and to meet people from all over the world, which has really built me into the person I am today. I love people. I think that's because of me being adopted and not knowing my origin or my history. And the most beautiful thing about it is that music takes you there. Music allows you to be a part of everybody and everybody's culture. And it's interesting to see all ages, all races, all walks of life be able to gather in one room under the umbrella of music. And that's what I love about being able to do what I do is it makes me, myself, feel at home. I started singing as a little girl. My mom said I probably must have come out singing. But I first pretended I was Dolly Parton with the vacuum cleaner as a microphone, the handle, that is. I don't know why I didn't do a hairbrush, but I guess they were trying to instill cleaning technique for me to also be able to do that. I don't know. But that's what I started listening to, so many different things. I mean, my mom was a classic pianist, so Bach and Beethoven, and she started introducing the classics early. I was a huge 90s girl, you know, with all that music coming in, and it just came full circle with charts and things my mom would send me to the classics. One of her most favorite songs, which I'm so glad I can sing it now, my mom actually passed away in 2009, is Someone to Watch Over Me. It's a beautiful song by Ella Fitzgerald, and so I'm so glad I can sing it now, and I kind of give a tribute to her every time. I write my own music, and it's just an amazing thing for me to be able to write what, you know, you may not be able to say all the time with words. And I think that's the beauty of lyrics, and I appreciate so many different songs that give you that ability to kind of speak for you when you may not be able to do it yourself. So it's a wonderful thing. I've been writing actually my own music since I was in middle school. I go back to some of the old songs and it's like, ooh, ah, you know. It's like somewhat empty about the times of maybe, you know, wearing, you know, different clothes, I don't know, but it's definitely matured, and as life has unfolded, there's so many things to draw from on others' experiences and my own now, so it's definitely matured over the years. I have several original CDs and several cover tune CDs, and currently we just were able to go to California and meet with the legendary Diane Warren. That was an amazing experience. Through that time and that meeting, she actually gave me a song, Soon, and you can see that on YouTube now. That's actually the first song that will be on my new CD that we are planning on doing a national release to. And it's just a beautiful song. It's soon as the mountains turn to rivers, soon as the sea turns into sand, soon as the sun comes out at midnight, that's how soon basically this person will get over the person that they've lost, whether through death or just a relationship. And really that's, you know, that's never gonna happen, but there is a conclusion to that of hope as well. So I was just so honored and humbled at the opportunity, and we're excited to get that project done and completed so we can have that out there. I'm so excited that I'm now performing at WinStar World Casino every Thursday night within their beautiful new venue they just built. Spent over a year building this beautiful venue. It's called Mist, and I'm there every Thursday night, and it just gives you, it's very different because it is a throwback kind of feel, a lounge, Vegas in Oklahoma, if you will. I mean, it has couches and pillows and, you know, a bar in the back and a big, beautiful stage, red curtains. So we really like to put people in the past a little bit, but bring it up to date and fresh. So it's a beautiful event, and I'm so excited to be there. Some of the upcoming projects that I'm working on are the album, the pop country album. We're really excited. I'm in the studio right now completing that. We've got Soon, which is by the legendary Diane Warren. That's amazing. And another song, I'm So Blue. It just talks about not being in love anymore or having that person go away. So I'm a hopeless romantic. I love love songs. So we definitely have to have that on the project. Also, another project I'm working on, I'm very excited about, is a movie, and it's called The Valley of Bones. And what that is, it's a very serious topic, but one that really does need to come to the forefront and make people more aware of what's going on in Juarez, Mexico, with the Juarez murders and the girls that are being taken and kidnapped there. And basically my character, she is a singer in dive bars there in the community, and she's the only light and hope that the community has to draw from through music. And so when that only light and hope in that community gets taken and kidnapped, the whole place goes up in uproar and brings to light everything that's gone on even more so. And for the finale and the back end of that story, I just cannot wait till we're able to bring it to the market where everyone can be able to see, and those who don't know about that story and what's going on there can really be aware. So I'm excited to be able to share that with everyone. Some of my dreams that are in my heart. I have so many, and some have already come true, and some I always keep a little list of things that I would like to do or eventually would like to have happen. I have a charity that hasn't been implemented yet, and it's called From Princess to Queen. And what that entails is young girls, you know, that can be built up by self-esteem through art and music and academics, and have programs that actually fund things for them. And this is one of my passions, because growing up, you know, not knowing where I'm from, I had some issues with self-esteem and you know, building of my own self up and trying to get that. And through music actually helped me out tremendously to the woman that I've become today. And I really have a passion with sharing with other girls that, you know, you're special just the way you are. And everybody has gifts and talents. And let's find out where you best fit, because everyone has something to share with the world. And once we find that, we can kind of channel that. And there's so many people that may not have the resources or may not even know where to start or begin to have those gifts and talents be able to be funded. So that's what I would like to be able to do through this charity. And I've always had a dream to, you know, perform at the Grand Ole Opry, or with an amazing symphony, or host Saturday Night Live. That would be amazing, by the way. I love to laugh, and I love, you know, the whole acting and film part of things. So that would just be an amazing accomplishment to be able to do something like that. So those are just some of the things that I think about, you know, personally when I'm on my own time. But you know, I am living out part of my dream, which is to be able to sing and through music being able to change lives, and it has changed my own. And being able to see people light up if they've had a bad day. I'm already living out, you know, my dream mainly, which is just to be able to share music with people and be able to, you know, share moments and anniversaries and birthdays and celebrations of all kinds, and just life with people all the time through every week, where I'm performing at the Library Bar or at the Mist when different people come in I haven't seen before, and at the Windstar World Casino. So it's just it's a joy and an honor to be able to do that.
Thank you so much for joining us for this week's episode of Luxury Dallas, and we hope to see you again next week. But until then, go like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and check out our YouTube channel where you can see all of our past episodes. We'll see you next week for another Luxury Dallas. Luxury Dallas has been brought to you by Skintastic, your beauty realized. For information on booking a segment, contact Lamont PR. This has been a production of Media Matters, when your message needs to matter.